Hello everybody and welcome to Chicagoland Speedway for race 25 of the 2025 Goatco Cup Series season. We're live for the second time this season from Chicagoland Speedway and we're getting ready to go. Joining me in the pre-race and in the booth today is going to be Milo Lively. Milo, what can we really expect from this crazy 1.5 miles track?
Well, the next-gen package has been really good at mile and a halves. It should be a really exciting race today. And with a multi-group racetrack, I'm really excited for this race today.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing race. Good point there. We know how good this next-generation race car does race with this package on these type of tracks. Let's take a look at the point standings heading into today. Tyler McDonald is on top with 8 wins. Ryan New pretty far behind, still needs 5 more wins to catch up, but a 3-win season is very respectable. Milo, I think the biggest surprising guy on this list, that's going to be Blake Garcia, a multi-win season in iRacing. Surprised me for sure.
Yeah, obviously Tyler McDonald running away with the regular season championship, but Blake has been able to compete, and Ryan with him. With those 5 wins together, they should be really interesting, and they can contend.
They definitely can contend. Let's take a look a little bit farther down towards the cut line. Denny Hamlin, we talked about him last week in Watkins Glen, how he pit. It did not take stage points. He's still +5 over Christopher Bell, but I do wonder why he did not take those stage points and instead chose to opt to try to go for the race. He ended up a lap down anyway, so very interesting move. This cut line battle's heating up though. Joey Logano -44. He's still in striking range.
Yeah, there's some people under the point cutoff right now that are really good, especially at mile and a half, like Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano. All of those drivers could win today. It should be very interesting point battle today.
Let's check out some of our key storylines coming into this race here at Chicagoland. Denny Hamlin, the first one up on the list. We talked about him just before this. He is only +5 over the cut line. Good thing to keep in mind here is Denny is still winless so far, but 5 top 5s and 8 top 10s so far this season is nothing to scoff at. And 287 laps led, that is truly special. He is running really well this season, still looking for that first victory.
Chase Elliott with a very respectable season so far, above the playoff cut line, but still winless so far. He was fastest in practice. He should be a good one to watch today.
Joey Logano comes into this race -44 from the cut line, needing an excellent day or maybe even a win. We know this 22 camp shows up when the lights do shine brightest. He's already got 2 poles already this season so far and 8 top 10s, so he's running very well, just looking for a win to lock him in to the playoffs.
Now Chase Briscoe is one of the fastest in practice, the fastest Toyota, and this is a very interesting track to race. So you see he stays on the track right here. It doesn't go to the apron like some of the other tracks. A very bumpy track surface down here entering the corner. He rolls out of the gas, stays to the middle of the racetrack. Not fully off the throttle, but about half throttle through the corner. He's going to throttle back up off corner exit. The very bumpy long back straightaway. Slightly curved. And right here, he has a car in front of him. It doesn't look like dirty air is going to be a factor here on his lap. But he goes to the bottom of the track this time instead of the middle. And he uses a little bit of draft from that car in front of him to make him quick. And that was his lap.
Last year's big stink of the race was Nick Pena pushing Tyler McDonald into the turn 1 barrier. That definitely didn't affect Tyler's day for sure, but this year is way worse, and this time it has resulted in a suspension. Ironically, Nick's spotter for that race, Mason Sweet, has gotten himself suspended after doing multiple takeouts at Watkins Glen, as well as he also had course cutting penalties. Milo, I know you are not the biggest fan of this guy. This is definitely a long time coming.
Yeah, very inexcusable. He was wrecking everyone at this race, it seemed. He got into Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Nemechek, Stenhouse, probably half the field. A suspension was very needed here at the minimum, and that's what happened, and he will not be racing today.
Not really surprised. He is suspended this week, but yeah, he's deserved this one for a long time, so hopefully he'll learn his lesson and stop being a menace on the racetrack.
What are we doing?
Milo, thank you for being on the pre-race show with me. Now, folks, let's go race it here at Chicagoland.
Nobody's gonna take my car, I'm gonna race it to the ground. Nobody's gonna beat my car, I'm gonna break the speed of sound. I love it, I need it,
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chicagoland Speedway for a race number 25 of the season here. Get ready to go. You guys just saw the pre-race show. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Gonna be a great race tonight. Of course, I am joined once again by Milo Lively and Gavin Beers. 12 guys, welcome to the booth.
Yeah, really excited for this race today. We've seen how these next gens race at these mile-and-a-half tracks, these intermediates at Las Vegas, Kansas. Should be really fun today, especially with the bumpy surface. And also excited that a certain Mason Sweet is not racing today. You saw in the Pampers big stink of the race. Got up to some stuff last week.
Yeah, he did, and a lot of other drivers did as well on the left and right turns of Watkins Glen. Here back to a mile-and-a-half oval with a curved back straightaway, a very unique racetrack here that these drivers go to, but it's a little bit normal than that road course a week ago. Back to the ovals they go. It's really time to see who shines right before the playoffs.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that and getting ready to go here at Chicagoland Speedway. We're going to go ahead and pull in for some pre-race interviews. First up is going to be Blake Garcia, driver of the 07 machine. We're getting ready to go here. Blake, how you feeling tonight?
I feel pretty good. I'm adjusting my tire pressure before we go into qualifying right here. I don't know. It's gonna be really good or really bad. There's gonna be no in between, but that's how it always is in Goatco.
What's the well, honestly, I want to ask you as a driver, what is the elements you have to take to go like fast for one lap? Because I know you are trying to get a pole to get into the Clash next season. So like what elements do you have to take instead of, planning out for your normal 500 lap, not 500 laps, but like 100 like long race, long road. What do you have to plan to go fast in a short time?
So what I usually do is clench my butt cheeks, hold the wheel really tight, and hope the car sticks.
What an answer. Milo, is that what you do as well, or is that just a Blake thing?
That's just how you have to race these in these next-gen cars.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah?
But we'll see. We have some good drivers in them.
Yeah, what do you expect out of the 07?
It's tight.
Okay. Well, Blake, I want to say good luck tonight, and hope to see you victory lane, man.
Thank you. Me too.
All right, let's go ahead and move him back. We're gonna pull Tyler in after the after qualifying does end. But this is very interesting. You take a look here. Blake's running the apron, getting really down low. We saw Chase Briscoe, who was one of the fastest cars in practice, Milo, and Gavin. He wasn't running the apron. So, like, what's the difference, and what's the risk do you do to damaging that underbody potentially?
It's just a really bumpy track everywhere. There's a bump in the bottom there's bumps all around. There's on the top and bottom in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's really no specific way to race this track. But with the next gen car, it's just something you got to look out for.
Oh, in the wall. Off 4. Garcia's going to tag the wall. Not really sure where that's going to put him on the boards. Looks like 8th for now. Gavin, let's get your pick to win tonight.
Mile and a halves really stand out. I think I would pick Ryan. We know he's so good on these mile and a halves, but no practice he's had. He's jumping straight into qualifying. I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm going to go with the obvious here with Tyler McDonald. First on the board so far for qualifying. He's put a lot of practice heading into this race. I think he's going to come out on top.
I'm going to go Ryan New. I know, he doesn't have the practice, but I talked to Tyler pre-race earlier before this, and he said Chicagoland is not one of his strongest racetracks. So I think Ryan New is the obvious answer here. He is, he's been so consistent. He won the last time out here at Chicagoland Speedway. So I definitely watched the 33 car today. And Milo, who do you got?
I'm going to go with Blake Garcia. He's on some good momentum. He won Indy and ran a really solid race at Watkins Glen. I think with that momentum and with the practice he's had, I think he's going to be a good one to watch.
Yeah, all very respectable picks. Every big horseman of our Goatco Cup Series. We're getting ready to go here. Qualifying looks like it's just wrapping up. We're going to go ahead and pull Tyler McDonald in the booth for his pre-race interview. Sounds like a headshot at somebody there. Something happened, but how you feeling tonight, man? I know the nerves are probably going crazy. Try to go get another win.
Nah, we're pretty chill tonight. I was laughing because I saw Noah Gregson's pit sign and it had him on it and it said Bucks, and I thought that was
That's great.
I thought that was funny. But I'm just hoping for a good finish tonight. This isn't one of my better tracks, so just keep it out of the wall and hopefully get a top 10 is really all I really gonna ask for today.
And, well, actually, Milo, do you have a question for him? Anything about the car, potentially, that can maybe give our viewers a little bit more insight?
Yeah, what are your general thoughts on the car, especially with the bumps?
We need to take how many cars are racing tonight? 40? We need to take all 40 cars and find a large enough dumpster. Okay. And then we'll toss all the cars into the dumpster. And then maybe we can get some better suspension.
Hey, go back to the Gen 6.
We need to do something, man. It sucks. Dirty air is maybe a problem tonight. The bumps on the early run are going to be pretty rough. Cold tires and the cars being loose and all that. You know, it'll be pretty rough. But I think once we get about, I don't know, 6 laps into the run, I think it'll be okay. It's just it won't be that fun to drive. I think in comparison to Gen 6.
All right, man. Well, good luck tonight. Cool. I look forward to hopefully seeing you victory lane.
Thanks. I hope so too. But hopefully it's just a fun race to watch for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one. All right, guys. Well, that's going to conclude our pre-race interviews. Let's jump straight into the action right after this commercial break here on the Goatco Cup Series.
Goatco Cup Series playoffs on MMCS.
What am I watching?
All right, everybody. Let's get this one going. Cars are rolling off here at Chicagoland. We're going to go round one, pace lap. Next time by will be the green flag. Tyler McDonald's your pole winner, guys. How we feeling? I'm feeling good about this one. It's going to be a night race under the lights here Wednesday night racing. Let's get it going.
Yeah, the track is still hot. I think the most action is going to be in the opening laps here to start off. Or we're going to have some action here. I think the beginning of this race is really going to be one to watch.
Yeah, I agree with you there. These walls come up so fast on corner exit, especially on a turn 4. You saw Blake Garcia get in it on his qualifying run, and obviously this curved back straightaway going to provide all the challenges for these drivers to make their way through tonight. It's a playoffs draw ever so closer on this field.
All right, here we go, folks. It's Tyler McDonald and Eric Jones on the front row here for the start of the Chicagoland Speedway. The second date, the second time we've come here. Green flag is out. The AI stack up on the outside. McDonald's going to let off in the restart zone. We're racing here at Chicagoland Speedway.
Pretty messy start, but they get it back going. McDonald out with an early lead. He's clear of Eric Jones. They're not going to do turn 1.
They're going to hug that inside line, but they're side by side for second. Eric Jones, Ty Gibbs leaning on each other off turn 2.
Jones trying to get forward. Ty Gibbs in turn 3. He's going to get on that bottom lane. Oh, Tyler's up the track. He's in the wall early. And see how many spots he's going to lose. Lap 1's going to be led by Jones. McDonald makes it over the third.
Ty Gibbs leaning on each
And
other
here
off
comes
turn 2.
Ryan. He's up to second now on Eric Jones. A disaster mistake for Tyler McDonald.
It's so early in the race, too. Good thing it's on lap 1. You don't want to make mistakes early, but still, Not a positive sign for that 28 car. Just went straight up the track and into the wall. Lost second spot to Ryan New right now. He's taking that hold of that second position. Here's Tyler once again going to try that outside line and swing back down to the inside.
Yeah, you're going to take... Ooh, looks like McDonald was right there. But let's go take a look at Blake Garcia. Falling back ever so slightly. Started around the 8th position. Fell back to 12th already.
Yeah, very interesting start here. As you see, they are using every line on this racetrack. Blake ripping the wall here off corner exit. He's going to get a run on Chase Elliott.
Big run, and he's boxed in with Ross Chastain on his inside. Can't pull to the inside. Now he's going to try to go to the outside through turn 3. On the outside of 3 wide is Blake, but he's not going to fully commit. He's going to stay behind these two as they battle side by side off turn 4 back to the start-finish line. I believe Ross Chastain has the advantage over Elliott.
You know, I do wonder if Blake potentially has that long run car that he's been really needing all season, because I feel like Blake's been really good on the short runs, just does not have the long run pace to keep up with Ryan or Tyler. Looks like that could be in tune today as he's struggling early in the run. I think the top lane for sure is the preferred line. You see him ripping the outside lane, trying to get around with a hell of a run. Here they come. He's got to run on Chase Elliott off corner exit.
And side by side across the stripe, dead even right there. Heading into turn number 1, Blake's going to have the advantage on Tyler Reddick. Oh, what's he going to do?
Whoa.
He runs the bottom this time.
Almost spun the 45.
It was tight right there. He's going to lose a bunch of spots because of it.
Yeah, that was a wreck that should have happened that didn't. He lost all those spots, but it's a great sign that they're both living to see another lap here. That should have been an accident with the 07 running straight into the back of the 45. But back up front now, Tyler McDonald starting to mount a charge on the 33 of Ryan New. They're about 2 car lengths separated, both running the same outside line through 1 and 2.
Are we surprised these are the top 2 guys? Are we really?
Oh, Tyler's in the fence back there.
Yeah, Tyler is in the fence. You're correct on that one, Gavin. 33 trying to pull away and stretch his lead. It's been a few weeks. Tyler on the inside. Here it comes. I was going to say, it's been a few weeks since the 33 car's been in victory lane. He's looking for his second Chicagoland victory of this season so far and win number 4.
And it is not going to come easy here today if he wants to win. Tyler said he just wanted a top 10 in this race, but I think he's going to have a really, really good shot at hounding down Ryan New.
Yeah, I think so too. We saw him hit the wall there, but he did close in a lot of time between the last handful of laps before making contact with the wall. And look at the momentum he gains on quarter entry. You see the 33 Ryan New going to go the outside, back up the corner to get that exit momentum, but he's in the fence right there. Tyler's going to try the other thing. He's going to try to dive into the corner, get the entry momentum, and try to gain as much momentum and spots as he can at the entrance of the corner before the exit. Look, he's going to do it again in turn 1 of the inside.
Yeah, great insight there, Gavin. I'm serious. I'm going to be serious about this one. That outside lane has such an advantage because we talked to the drivers pre-race, and they said there's bumps on the inside lane that cause your car to get extremely loose. So I'm not really surprised, you know, Tyler's struggling to get to the 33 car. But honestly, Milo, Tyler's going to burn up his stuff if he keeps trying to use that bottom lane.
I mean, the bottom lane's probably better to save tires, but the top is definitely better for speed. And with these runs only being the fuel window's about 20-25 laps, so they're going to be splitting the stage into 2 here. So it's not really worth it to save your tires that much. And with the top being easier, there's still bumps on the top. You're going to see them right here, but they're not as bad.
Yeah, I agree, especially for Tyler. I like where he's sitting right now. You see Ryan New, a handful of laps in a row. He's gotten into the wall ever so slightly. Here's a battle off turn 4, almost 4 wide there with Blake Garcia, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones. Chase Briscoe tried to get into that battle. He couldn't. Now these two are going to close into the back bumper. Denny Hamlin and Ty Gibbs entering turn 1. Blake going to go to the outside.
Here comes Blake. He's going to set on the outside. Denny's going to get up the track. The 11 giving the 07 no room at all. You got to see that one. The 11 car getting very loose off corner exit. Garcia trying to go around him. He's fighting for the 4th position inside the top 5 now.
That was really tight right there. But Blake Garcia should be up to 4th once he makes this pass. If he does, he should have the momentum heading into turn number 1.
There he goes on the outside line. Going to clear that 11 car of Denny Hamlin to take that spot away. That's the battle for 4th. Now he moves inside the top 5, trying to track down these 2 leaders down the backstretch, but he's got Ty Gibbs. That's going to separate those 2 as they head to turn 3.
Ryan's really put a gap on Tyler now. Over a second separates the top 2. Not really surprised though. Ryan, we know how good he is on these 1.5-mile racetracks. Again, been a while since his last victory, but man, late summer, early fall Ryan could be a scary beast to watch out for in the playoffs.
Definitely, and he has a 1 second advantage right now, and he has been hugging the wall all race. It looks like that's really working out for him. The lesser bumps up there making it work, and he looks very, very comfortable in that car, whereas Tyler not so much.
Yeah, I'm not so sure something didn't happen to Tyler. We saw when we saw that first battle there with those 4 cars off turn 4, there was a little bit of smoke from up ahead, and that's right when Tyler lost all that position on the racetrack. So I'm not so sure he didn't have a slide off turn 4 and caught that car before it caught to the grass and spun completely around. But nonetheless, 7/10, almost 8/10 of a second now is the gap between for the leader, Ryan New, as he makes his way through turn 3. Look at Tyler McDonald now. He saw that speed on the high side. He's moved up against the wall to follow that 33 car.
Yeah, he's starting to follow him, and he's really starting to gain time now. Let's go take a look at the playoff cut line coming into this race. Denny Hamlin holding a 5-point advantage over Christopher Bell. Number 20 car, looks like he's going to be running around the top 10, top 15, around that area. Bell's going to have to make up some serious points this race, though. 5 points, it's not a lot of points, but man, if you have a bad day or a rough day or you're just slow, it could definitely result in your downfall to make the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. And Chase Briscoe right now, he is 133 points out, pretty much in a must-win position, and he's running 5th right now.
Yeah, he needs a good day. Didn't have a great day a week ago on the road course of Watkins Glen, as he's almost getting passed now by Blake Garcia. He's going to try to get around him on the top side. Couldn't make anything of it through turn 1 and 2. They're going to head down the backstretch once again, and it's still Denny Hamlin out and clear of this battle. Now Blake does get to the outside of the 19 car. He's trying to take that spot away into turn 3, and he will.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if that 07's starting to fall off a little bit. You see 19 of Briscoe gaining a lot of time on him. Is potentially, you know, Hamlin got back by the number 07, so maybe Blake, maybe burn up his stuff. I mean, what's going on? Or he could be saving tire.
I think it's just part of this dirty air in this battle. I mean, you see the gap for from second place Tyler McDonald to Ty Gibbs is about 6 seconds. And Ryan and Tyler are pretty much running 1-2 by themselves, a second apart. No, dirty sideways.
Sideways, holds on to it. No, he's going to spin it out on the apron. Call back up the track hard into the wall.
Kyle Larson involved in that one. Caution comes out for the first time today in stage number 1. Probably going to see some pit stops here now, but big crash early for Blake Garcia. We heard him talking about the bumps and the fact that he hates the next-gen car. Eddie Hill looks like he could have got some help from Blaney there. No, it looks like he just
got aero loose.
Yeah, he just got aero loose behind the 11 car. Lost it on his own, spun it out, tried to save the car, came down the track, and then lost it after that. Briscoe, what a save by Chase Briscoe. Oh, big hit for Garcia. That is not going to do him any favors in trying to win this race. So, early trouble for the 07.
It is so easy to overcorrect in these cars, and that wasn't even an overcorrection. In any other car, he would have saved it. I guarantee you, in his interview, he is going to talk about this next-gen car a lot and how that can happen. I saw that in practice. He did a couple mistakes like that. Not even mistakes, it's just how this car is.
Let's interview him right now. Let's interview Blake. Hey, man, so how...
This car sucks! It's so loose!
That is...
Hopefully I can make some adjustments.
Yeah, that's what Milo predicted you'd say.
This thing is so out of control, dude. I don't know how Ryan and Tyler are able to keep up with it. I do have a little different setup. Why are these guys not pitting?
Car's
That's
coming
pit
down
road speed.
road.
Okay.
All right. We got pit stops early. Let's see how this one will end up. Honestly, guys, what is the pit strategy you guys think everybody's going to take tonight? 25 laps is your fuel window, so could be see some, you know, are tires as big of a deal as they are other places, or what's really the plan, do you think?
Well, the plan was to split this stage in half, and the caution coming out on lap 18, that's going to make it so they can do exactly just that. They should be restarting on lap 21 to go, or 21 of the stage, 19 to go. And this just plays out perfectly for them in this stage. Stage 2 is 40 laps, stage 3 is 80 laps, so they should be splitting the stage in 2 for stage 2, and then for the third stage, splitting it into 3 stops. But this works perfectly for everyone in the field.
You're definitely right on that end. Gavin,
Yeah,
Got a question for you.
hit me.
Out of everybody in this championship hunt right now, we know Tyler's probably going to win the regular season championship. It's a playoff system. Who do you think has the most consistency to go out there and go win this championship this season?
I would like to say Tyler, but I think it's Ryan New. We saw Tyler was so consistent earlier on in the season. Then as of early midsummer, he really started to fall off a little bit. Remember back to Atlanta, he had that terrible race where he just couldn't avoid any of those crashes, finished in the back of the field, and it's been almost win every week or wreck every week for Tyler. So I think Ryan New has definitely been up there constantly in the top 2 or 3 positions. He's definitely one to fight for the championship. He's my pick for the championship.
Very fair. I mean, I'm not going to bet against Ryan, and you're definitely correct on that. And he is definitely, I'd say, more consistent than Tyler can be. Right now, Ty Gibbs is going to be out front with Ryan Blaney, Gavin, your favorite guy, out front in front of this pack for the restart.
You're also talking about consistency in a playoff system, and with Blake getting these wins like that, Ryan with some momentum, it's really anyone's game. If Tyler might be the best right now, but I still think they're still contenders. It's not over. Not even close.
Absolutely, one win and you advance to the next round completely. So it's definitely, it doesn't reward consistency, but you got to put a couple of perfect races together if you want to get to that Final Four.
You got to perform at the right time.
You're definitely right on that end. All right, Gavin, lead us back.
All right, pace car pulling off. It's Ryan Blaney, Ty Gibbs on the front row. Look at the stack up right there. Tyler into the back of the 43 as the whole field checks up. Still not going green yet. And Ryan now into the back of the 21 as well as they get the green flag.
We got a car really loose in the back, guys. That's Carson Hocevar. He's going to save it. Wow. Early chaos. Ryan Blaney with
Ryan.
smoke up front. Big crash, 21 of
That's
Harrison
Ryan.
Burton. Oh, big crash. Big stack up. And 21 of Josh Berry. My bad. Big crash early.
Ryan knew. Yeah,
What?
Ryan knew. I saw him involved in it.
Oh.
Looks like 3 wide to the
Oh.
inside and
Ooh.
into the back.
Yeah.
That all really started in the restart zone when nobody went. They all piled into each other, and then they were all so grouped up and close to each other entering turn 1. There was just no room to give for the 21 car. I'm sure he could have moved up the racetrack a little bit. Not sure why he thought he could block when he had Ryan on the inside, but I don't know.
Yeah, taking a look at this, entering 1, Ryan just gets, he has a lane there. The 21 just comes down on him, spins himself, and causes a big crash. Luckily, I don't think any bubble contenders so far, but still, big incident early on in this race. Lap 22 out of 40 has been completed. Your leader currently is going to be Tyler McDonald, it looks like. After a bunch of guys decided to come down pit road, Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones will lead them down. Pit strategy continues to turn, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this call. I don't know why they would pit if they had just pitted, or if they stayed out or what. But
I don't believe they pit last time.
Yeah, then they're pitting this time. That was a really strange restart. They did it on the opening start too.
Yeah.
They stacked up on at the box, and then going into turn number 1, everyone's slow, trying to go around people. It's just a mess. And that's definitely going to be something to watch for on this opening restart. And you know what they say, cautions breed cautions.
Cautions do breed cautions. All right, folks, we're going to be right back after this commercial break.
These fights, Brown.
All right. We're back. We're going to get back racing here in just a sec. I forgot there was one more advertisement after that, so we're going to go back to commercial break.
These fudge brownie M&Ms are really fudgy.
Yes. Yes, they are.
To put a fudge brownie center inside an M&M's is really...
Genius. I know.
Well, I was going to say hard. Why won't you... Go in. Ah! Ah! Come on. Why won't you go in?
New fudge brownie M&Ms. No baking necessary.
Racing isn't just a game. It's a way of life. The clock never stops. Practice is about consistency. Winning?
All
Green
right.
flag back there.
Pace car is going to make its hard left onto pit road. Let's see if we see another stack up like we did last time. Tyler McDonald and Denny Hamlin to the restart zone. We're back racing in Chicagoland. Everybody gets back going cleanly. This time, we're racing once again.
A much cleaner start here. That's what we needed. There is Blake on the outside at 3 wide. Let's see what he can do entering 1.
And now a car on the inside going to back out. He's still going to try to rip the outside line, but it's Tyler McDonald away with the lead. He's going to run the inside line through 1 and 2. He's going to take the lead away from Denny Hamlin as Ryan New slots into 3rd, trying to take 2nd away from Hamlin to turn 3.
He's going to set it on the inside. Can he make it stick? He's going to make it stick. 3 wide off turn number 4. He's going to clear the 5 of Kyle Larson down the front straightaway. Ryan New takes the lap, led it. He's looking for more. He's looking for the lead, and to be clear of the 28 car on the inside of him.
They were almost dead even at the start-finish line, still side by side. Tyler's going to have to run off the corner exit, but can the 33 side draft?
It was a close call there. He almost washed up into the door of the 28 of Tyler McDonald. He's going to have positive momentum to turn 3. Oh, but he slides up the racetrack just ever so slightly. Can't get the car rotated. Tyler going to have that outside line run once again, or is he? At the line, another dead heat. Ryan New going to take the lead away, but he's not clear with the lead to turn 1.
Now he is entering turns 1 and 2. Ryan's going to go to his preferred line on the top. Tyler back down below, battling. Can he get dead even with the 33? He's not going to be able to. Ryan New, your new leader, clear of the 28 car here at Chicagoland.
And that was an impressive battle. That lasted for about 3 or 4 laps. And he's sideways. He's going to be able to catch it, and he's going to keep running away with it.
Those bumps on the outside of 3 and 4 are going to get worse and worse as the night progresses. That was a close call there by Ryan New. Great save by him, but it lost him some time on the racetrack to Tyler McDonald in 2nd. He runs just a lane below that 33 car, trying to gain momentum through 1 and 2. He's going to come up, almost brush the wall. Now they're side by side.
Down the back straightaway, the 33 is getting caught by the 28 car into 3 and 4. Can McDonald get back to it? Whoa, Ryan is slideways there. He's going to have to try to hold on to it down the front straightaway. And look who's entered the fight. It's Blake Garcia in the 07. He's looking for it.
It's about a 3-car breakaway through turn 1. I think Tyler's better in turns 1 and 2. Or in 3 and 4, and Ryan is just struggling in 3 and 4 right now.
Yeah, he is. Those bumps on the outside really hurting him. 2 laps in a row, we saw him get sideways there. He's going to run a little bit off the wall. He's going to come up and get into the wall right there. He got sideways. Another lap in a row. 3 now in a row for Ryan New, getting sideways through 3 and 4. Here comes McDonald. Blocks to the outside, almost into the wall. Goes to 28.
Entering turns 1 and 2 once again. Tyler's definitely the better car right now. Ryan desperately trying to hold him off. 10 to go in stage number 1. Let's see who's going to get it done. The 33 of Ryan still holding on. This is all still bringing Blake Garcia into the fray.
Still a 3-car breakaway, and they don't really have to save tires or save anything. It is a 10-lap dash now to the finish, and it is 3 cars on the line here, and this thing is not even close to over. What a battle.
Tyler McDonald staying in the slipstream, the draft down the front stretch and the back stretch. Look at him go to the inside through 1 and 2 there, but he's going to drift up the racetrack. Doesn't carry enough momentum as the 33 gets into the wall off turn number 2, but both cars had a terrible turns 1 and 2. They're both going to stay about even.
Yeah, Ryan looks like he's going to pull away a lot in turns down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Tyler's going to have to try to get it back now. It's going to be pretty hard. We know dirty air is such a big thing here at Chicagoland, especially if you're running in the preferred lane. The other guy just really only has 2 choices, either get out of your wake or run in your wake in the preferred line.
Yeah, I noticed in turn 3 that time, I see Ryan's in the wall again, but I noticed in turn 3, Tyler's backing out a lot earlier than Ryan. And when Ryan was backing out late in the corner, he was getting loose into the wall and all that. And Tyler's running much more off the wall, less aggressive. And that might be starting to pay off as Garcia is falling back. He's falling. He's back to 6th.
Yeah, something happened to him. He was just too safe. Oh, around he goes
There
on
he
the
is.
front stretch
Big
and
crash.
hit hard by the
Oh.
30. Big crash again for the 07.
We were just saying, you guys were just saying, oh, Blake Garcia's dropping, and for a good reason. He was
So is
crashing down the front straightaway here at Chicagoland. Let's go take a look what happened. He's probably running 3rd at this moment, and a self-spin off turn 4. Hit the bump again, and then just lost the car. Carson Hocevar style. And
I think we got to interview him again.
yeah, I really do think we do. Hey, Blake, has anybody ever called you Carson Hocevar?
Oh my. I think the leader just died. And you might want to go check on the leader before you look at me.
What happened?
Yeah, I saw they were dropping through the field too.
You might want to go check on Tyler McDonald there.
Tyler looks like he's fine.
You might want to go rewind the tape, buddy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's hit a replay. Let's see what happened. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
It is.
How much we got to throw at this thing?
I'm annoyed. All right, we're going to go take a look here, see what happened to Tyler. Looks like this is more than likely under caution. What the? He totals Cody Ware and.
Hey, real quick. Are they pitting?
Yeah, they were. They are.
Yeah.
Is Tyler pitting?
No.
No.
Hey, this is cheating.
Yes.
Back. I tossed it back there. All right, guys. Gonna get back going here very, very soon. For now, we're gonna head on to commercial break and we'll be right back.
Fact. Consumer Cellular can help people save on their cell phone bills. That's why I cut my car in half. This year, let's cut even more things to show people how much they can save. Let's cut the face off of our helmets. Let's cut the top off of our steering wheel. Let's even cut our hats.
Isn't that just a visor?
Shut up, Chris. Great. Can't wait to see what y'all come up with.
Get your second month free with Consumer Cellular.
Last year, Ram killed the Hemi V8, and people had opinions. The same people that killed the Hemi sent me out here with these comments. That's not happening. We own it, we got it wrong, and we're fixing it. You hear that? That's our Hemi, and it's saying, I'm back.
Did he say what I think he said? That thing's got a Hemi!
Hell yeah, it does. You want more? Buckle up. Ram's coming back to NASCAR. Let's go. We're back in America's motorsport. The Hemi's back, and we ain't going anywhere.
4th of July savings are at the Home Depot, so liven up, brighten up, and level up your space this summer. Whatever you're working on, bring it all together with 4th of July savings at the Home Depot.
All right, folks, let's get back to it here at Chicagoland. The pace car is going to make its hard left on the pit road. Tyler McDonald and Justin Haley on the front row for the restart. We're back racing. Let's get it going.
And what a jump for Tyler McDonald. All the top cars on old tires just for this 5-lap dash for the stage. And he rockets into turn number 1 with a huge lead.
Yeah, he rocked. He got way out in front of everybody else. They're still side by side for a second back there. Alex Bowman, Justin Haley working their way off turn 2. No contest for that 28 car, Tyler McDonald.
Let's go take a look a bit farther back. Let's go take a look at Ryan New fighting his way back up through the field. Either a bad restart or some pit strategy. Either way, he's making his way up through the Hornets nest right now. Look how competitive this field is. Spread out 3-4 wide down the front straightaway. Ryan's right in the middle of it.
He pitted for tires, and he is making his way through this on new tires, and the rest of them are on old tires. He gets past the main pack, but that was really, really close. And look at that line.
They're still stacked up back there. Many, many rows deep. Single file line there off turn number 2, racing to turn 3 now. Ryan still driving the inside line of the quarter. A little bit of switch up there, trying to save tires for the restart to gain that track position. A good call by that 33 car. I like it out of that, or Ryan New.
Yeah, down the back straightaway, you see Chase Briscoe now battling the 33 car. I mean, we're not really surprised he's making up ground. Fresh tires are going to be king here tonight. Blake Garcia down the back straightaway. He's looking to make some moves. 3 wide, looking on SVG now. And Riley Herbst, he's looking for both positions to try to jump to the top 10. Parker Kligerman's for the 10th position right there.
Yeah, he's been on a good run today. He restarted about 5th. I saw Jakey0 pointed out in the chat. He's on a good run today.
Final lap of stage number 1. Here we go. It's going to be a battle between Blake Garcia and Ryan New up here. The 33 running the outside line. The 07 running the outside line, trying to get by Parker Kligerman. Look at the time that Ryan New just got on Blake Garcia. He looks to his inside to turn 3.
Ryan New to the inside. He'll take the 10th position, send it. He's going to go to the outside now. Now it's going to be Ryan New for the 10th position and 1 stage point at the line. Tyler McDonald wins it by over 2.5 seconds. And Ryan New will get the last spot in. All right. Stage 1's over, guys. Let's go take a look, and let's get Tyler McDonald in here. Stage 1 winner, man. Welcome back. You did it again.
Yay! I like collecting these. I need a bigger shelf though. I do.
You do need a bigger shelf for all your PP points.
Yeah.
Well, makes the car feel well. You've already led 11 laps so far today, 12 at the line. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. I don't think I got the fastest car. Ryan's really tough today. I don't know how Blake is. I don't know how the A8 car is going to be when it comes down to the end of the race, because we set them up for the late night towards the end of the race. So they might be a little slow now, but they should get faster later. iRacing AI is weird. Yeah, I don't think we got a winning car, but I'm hoping we can get some good points out of it today.
Yeah, it looks like you are making up good points today. Another playoff point in the books. Never anything to complain about. Running first tonight, man. Look forward to seeing you up front for the rest of the night and having a good battle with Ryan.
Yes, sir. I hope it's a lot of fun to watch.
That was Tyler McDonald, guys. Well, honestly, I want to go take a look at back a little bit farther back. We're going to have some pit stops here. Tyler's going to, come down, and he's going to do all of his pit stuff and stuff like that. But we're going to go back, and we're going to go take a look at that Blake Garcia caution that set us up for this 10-lap dash here. I would like you to walk us through this, Milo, and kind of explain a little bit on how the car does get loose here.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna go all the way back here. Yeah, let us know if you're enjoying the stream in the chat and enjoying the broadcast so far. Enjoy the race. It's been a good race, so look forward to bringing you guys all the action for the rest of the Goatco season. We got some new things tonight. We got you saw, we got the pre-race and everything like that. Let's go take a look at the self-spin though. Let's kind of analyze this.
So he hits the bump on the corner, and it just gets loose on him. And with these cars, if you try to save it, which he did, I give him a lot of credit. He saved the car right there. And I don't know if it's Chicagoland, the track right there, or the car, but that apron just pulls you up the track, and you can't save it. So not intentional, as bad as it may look. That's just how this car is at this bumpy track. I don't know if it's the track design, but it's the bump, and nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah, taking a look at right here. Looks like, yeah, it just hits the bump, gets loose. You can already see him loose before he completely spins it out. Then, of course, the apron coming down and gets your car loose, and then it's pretty much over after that. But, yeah, Garcia so far running pretty well tonight. Have to see how he can do later on in the race. See if he can get a little bit more consistent speed. You know, 2 crashes early on might not seem like he's running well, but I feel like that 07 car, guys, has been showing a little bit more speed lately.
He definitely has, and take a look back to his last win at Indianapolis. He didn't really have a good day. He had good speed, but I think he wrecked out like twice at least, and he's done it again today, but he still has speed in that car. So even though he's spun out twice, he still does have a lot of speed.
Yeah, and he hasn't been at the front of the field either, the leader, with clean air. So once he gets up there, if he gets up there, he's going to really see how that car drives in clean air to see how much better it is than where he's been mired back in traffic at the far side of the top 10 with all that dirty air. I'm agreeing with you. I think he has a great shot to win today.
Sometimes in racing, you just need a little luck on your side more than mechanical skill. And Blake, you know, he's got skill. And it seems like his luck has been improving lately. So definitely something to keep your eye on for the rest of the night. All right, folks, though, let's get the race restarted for stage number 2. It's Kyle Busch and Justin Haley for the restart. We're racing once again at Chicagoland Speedway.
Green flag.
Good start so far, a little slower, but Kyle Busch is going to get on the gas right here. He's cleared Justin Haley, and here are all your contenders in the back. Is it a clean start so far?
Yeah, Ryan New thought about making it 3 wide, then thought back to the last restart when he got into Josh Berry and turned him around. Thought better of doing that. He's going to take his momentum to the inside off turn number 2. Here comes Tyler to follow him through in that 28 car, 3 wide in front of him to turn 3.
And once again, we got cars stacking up. It's the 38 of Zane Smith in the wall. Looks like we're going to sort it all out. Wow, there's Blake Garcia slipping through that mess as well. We were just talking about him. He's on the move already. Let's go take a look at a blimp cam here, kind of see what we're missing.
That is unbelievable that they all saved that. Ryan's going to keep going here as a checkup on the top. I don't know how to feel about that one. But that was an unbelievable save from the entire field.
Ooh, Chase Elliott's going to hit the wall.
Yeah, the 28 of Tyler McDonald got up into him just barely there in turn number 4. The 9 shot way up the racetrack. Not sure if he got into the wall. I believe he did. Heavy contact for that 9 car, but he's going to race to turn 1, not losing too many positions.
Garcia down the front, back straightaway, I should say. Looks like he's going to get on Carson Hocevar now, looking for yet another position, trying to crack the top 20. He just did with passing Hocevar. He's going to spin it again. He's going to save it this time. But Garcia almost self-spins for a 3rd time here tonight at Chicagoland. That bump is treacherous, guys. Oh, Bowman in the wall.
Oh, into the wall. Now, Alex Bowman might not have gotten the good ending of that, but that is an unbelievable save. You can't give him enough credit for saving that car out of 4. Just these bumps. That's what happens.
Gonna take a look back here a little bit farther at the front. Ryan New making up spots. Fresh tires are king. And he is currently flying up the leaderboards, Gavin. He'll take 4th away from Michael McDowell. He's looking for the position. Briscoe is now in front of him for the 3rd spot. I would say, oh, there goes New, man.
He's good.
Oh, Tyler's at the wall. Dude, you see that? These guys are able to save these race cars like I have never seen. That bump is just being treacherous tonight.
Yeah, and I think it kind of helps that the track is getting a little cooler. The sun is setting. But, I mean, Ryan's just been running the wall here, getting into that bump. And it starts to turn the car, but he's able to save it. It's really dangerous up on the top side that they're running.
Yeah, top side is going to be faster. Look at Tyler just ripping that wall, tagging it a little bit. That's how close he is to ripping the fence. The 28 car looking to get back to the lead here at Chicagoland. But first, he's got to go through Ryan New and Kyle Busch in the 8 car.
And while these two battled, Kyle Busch does have a 2-second lead right now. Just something to look at.
Yeah, Kyle's definitely showing up and showing out tonight. Battle, here we go. Oh, the 28. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the 28 had a great run on the inside. The 33 kind of backed off the fence a little bit, and the 28 came up into the 33, expecting him to be higher. They almost came together. The 33 just barely tagging the fence off turn 4. He's going to be able to keep that position now by about two-tenths of a second as Tyler hits the fence once again off turn 2. These guys just keep getting up into that wall.
Did they not touch off turn 4 last time? I thought they made contact, and that's what got Ryan in the wall. They did not. That's crazy. Looks like just arrow loose. Look at the 28 car. It always looks like from these angles that they're going to head in directly into the wall. Taking a look here at our digger cam into the ground. You see Tyler ripping the bottom lane versus Ryan, who's ripping the top.
And this thing is getting really close right here, as they are in the lead, and now they have a 2-second gap on Chase Briscoe. I think Kyle Busch pitted. And into the wall again.
Yeah, that was a close call there for Ryan New. I believe Kyle Busch did pit as well. I think Chase Briscoe's in. He's dropping down the running order. You see there on the ticker on the side. So this is the battle for the lead now officially. Ryan New on the outside line. Tyler McDonald down low once again, painting that white line through 1 and 2. The 33 going to get up into the wall. That's going to close the 28 into the back bumper of the 33.
Yeah, this is going to be this is honestly going to be the battle all night long. The 28 car back to the inside of Ryan, looking for the position. But man, Ryan just gets the run off the top, and it manages to stay in front of Tyler. I'd say that 33 car is just a little bit better right now. Oh, Tyler's going to get loose there, tag the wall a little bit. But I would say that 33 car Ryan is just a little bit better than Tyler right now.
I mean, it's hard to say. They're both making a lot of mistakes here, and that's just what happens. As you see, I think it's mainly the bumps in the middle of 3 and 4, and 3 and 4 is the main issue right now.
It's a good thing these bodies on these next-gen cars are composite and not like the old cars made out of steel where you can get a tire rub. That is unbelievable how many times that 33 car has got up into the wall as the caution comes out.
Yellow waves here. It is Blake Garcia for the 4th. Is that his 4th or 3rd?
3rd and a half.
3rd and a half self-spin. Or he might have gotten some help this time. Let's go take a look here. Gets loose and then just wrecks himself off the front bumper of the 28. Spins it out. And then does not manage to save the car. 33 of Zane Smith involved. Innocent bystander. Another early incident here. Chicagoland.
Yeah, I was just talking about 3 and 4 being the problem, but there's also a bump right there in turn 2. It looks like he just hit the bump, and that caused his car to get loose. He caught it right there, but it got loose again. He tried to save it, and he tried to save it as if he was in any other car, and it just snapped straight into the wall.
And poor Parker Kligerman, who got put into the wall by the 07, he has had a terrible season so far. It seems like every week he's been involved in a crash. Just can't get this season going as we are almost to the playoffs already. Still bad runs for that 75 car.
Yeah, so far Garcia struggled in this race, and you're definitely right on that end. Parker Kligerman has struggled so far this season. I mean, like you said, he's just hoping to maybe gain some positive momentum in the right direction. He's in the grass again. What happened? Oh, it's a self-spin under caution. Once again, you know, Garcia, this might not be his night. He is not having a good night tonight.
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, we saw how he turned things around into India. I think he could do it again. I don't think it's over yet. He might be having a disaster early on in the race. But we've seen these races are never over until it's over.
Right about that. I see some guys coming down pit row. That's going to cycle up the running order. Not sure if Keselowski or Gregson pit, so they'll be on the front row for the restart. Then Ryan New, Tyler McDonald once again in row 2. They were the leaders as the caution came out. And yes, we got more cars at the front that did stay out.
Yeah, and we will be right back after this commercial break.
Fact. Consumer Cellular can help people save on their cell phone bills. That's why I cut my car in half. This year, let's cut even more things to show people how much they can save. Let's cut the face off of our helmets. Let's cut the top off of our steering wheel. Let's even cut our hats.
Isn't that just a visor?
Shut up, Chris. Great. Can't wait to see what y'all come up with.
Get your second month free with Consumer Cellular.
Last year, Ram killed the Hemi V8, and people had opinions. The same people that killed the Hemi sent me out here with these comments. That's not happening. We own it, we got it wrong, and we're fixing it. You hear that? That's our Hemi, and it's saying, I'm back.
Did he say what I think he said? That thing's not a Hemi!
Hell yeah, it does. You want more? Buckle up. Ram's coming back to NASCAR. Let's go.
All right, folks, let's get this one back underway. The pace car is going to make a turn left on the pit road to the restart zone. We're back racing. Keselowski's going to lead us to it with Ryan New, the sport's biggest star, one of the biggest stars. And we got Daniel Suarez around in the back. Huge crash in the tail end of the field. Going to cause a huge stack up. Parker Kligerman's involved. Caution still not out, guys.
And Kligerman
See if that 99 can get refired. He does get it moving. It's just a couple other cars getting spun around in the grass as well. There you see the 34, Todd Gilliland. We're still green so far.
Ryan New down the front straightaway. He's going to take the lead early in this second half of this stage. I believe if they pitted their guys, they should be good to go on fuel, correct? Till the end of the stage, at least.
They definitely should be. And Parker Kligerman involved in that wreck again. He was having a good run. Really unfortunate that he was involved in that, as I think things might begin to chill out just a little bit. And never mind. Tyler's there.
Yeah, Tyler is on the move.
He is on the move for sure.
Yeah, they're chill out at the front for a little bit, but then once you get back behind that top 10, look at them, 2 and 3 wide back there, but the battle for the lead starting to heat up here into turn 1. Tyler again going to go to the inside, trying to take the lead away.
I just do not think that inside lane right now in this early, kind of not early, but halfway through this race is not strong enough to make a run for the lead. I believe you're going to have to try to keep using that top lane. You're going to have to beat him at his own game. And right now, Ryan is playing that game perfectly. You see how big of a run Tyler gets, but Ryan just is smooth, calm, and consistent, and flies through turns 3 and 4 perfectly on the outside lane.
Yeah, another thing you do have to consider is Tyler might be running that bottom because of dirty air. And he doesn't want to be behind 33.
I think if he were to get up there right behind the 33, he would just be completely all over the place, into the wall, getting in that wake. We know how dirty air plays such a big factor on these mile and a halves. I think that's absolutely what he's doing, but he's making some decent time there. I'd be curious to see if he were to run a lane, half a lane lower than that 33 car to see, just to poke half the nose out to get half clean air than what he would have if he was tucked up behind him. I'm curious to see if he did that, what type of gains he'd be making on that 33 car.
You see, honestly, I'm not even sure if he can get tucked up to the back bumper of the 33. I just don't think the dirty air is going to allow you to close in the wake of that driver. You just can't close that fast. Cole Custer going a lap down after spinning off the restart, which did not bring out a caution. Let's go take a look at back here. Blake Garcia making up steady progress. I believe this 07's pace, guys, is pretty good. He's in 13th right now, looking for 12th on Stenhouse. It's just, or no, sorry, not on Tyler Reddick, but I believe his pace is actually pretty good tonight.
He's overstepped it a couple times, but I like I keep saying, it's not over until it's over. And I think he still has a really good shot at it. He's now into the top 10 after wrecking 2.5 times under that caution. Back in the top 10.
Still 3 wide off turn 4, coming back to the start-finish line. Cooper Bryant all the way on the inside. Stenhouse right in the middle there. Blake Garcia trying to clear these two. He will. Now he's stuck on the outside of Chase Elliott. A little bit of contact between the 45 and the 7. Or excuse me, the 47 and the 5 back there as he entered turn 1. A slow car with Noah Gregson stayed out on the last restart. and he's going to hold up the 07 and slow down all his momentum down the backstretch.
Yeah, causing problems. That is that number 04 of Gregson. Right now, Ryan New still continues to lead. Garcia looking for a way around these guys. And currently, it's just to help the 4 car down the front straightaway, get clear of Stenhouse, and he's looking to maybe get past him this corner. Not really sure what he's going to do. 4 is loose. Here comes Garcia to the inside. He wants the position. He'll take it. Now he's on to Chase Elliott.
He's being much more careful now, and I think that was his problem when he kept getting into incidents. I think he was being too aggressive trying to make his way through the field and kept just overstepping. And I think he's being much more calm now, and that's going to help him over the course of this round. He's got 13 more laps till the end of the stage.
Riding on board with him here, entering turn 1 to see what it feels like to ride the outside along all these bumps through 1 and 2. Pretty good so far, staying up there, keeping that momentum up, trying to gain as much as you can to the 24 of William Byron. He's going to see that rear bumper of the 24 get bigger and bigger in his front windshield right there as he heads into turn number 3.
Yeah, you see running over these bumps, the car jiggling, moving around, getting super loose, just trying not to lose it. And he managed to make another clean lap at Chicagoland. He's self-spun about 3 times so far tonight. Gonna see if he definitely does not want to add a 4th one to the list, so he's probably be more careful, but he's still making lap time.
Definitely, and I really do think being calm here is the move. With a very treacherous track, it's kind of like Texas, but if Texas had multiple of that bump in turn 4.
Big pack of cars out in front of him, and 24, the first one he's going to catch, and then you see the 34, and it's a couple others up there, the 57, the 41, a lap down. But now he's going to get at the outside of William Byron through turn 1. But he's going to have the 41 of Cole Custer, that slow car on the outside, going to get slowed down once again as they make contact in front of him. Is there room to go through the middle? No, he's going to shove that 41 car.
Yeah, that lap car of Cole Custer is very slow. Now he's into the wall a little bit, very loose, going to give up some spots back to William Byron and back to Cooper Bryant. Oh, he's going to tag the wall again. Todd Gilliland on the bottom lane there. I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. This has been a great night of racing so far. 3 wide. There goes Cooper Bryant through the middle, and he's going to go past all of them. What a move by the 30 car. But yes, thank you for everybody for showing up so far. 20 viewers. That's actually really good. Thanks for everybody showing up. Let's get it going. Drop your picks. Who's going to 3 wide for Blake in the middle there, but drop your picks on who's going to get it done.
I'm still sticking with Blake. I think he has some magic under that 07, and once he makes his way through this field, I think he'll be okay.
I agree. Like I said in the last caution, we still don't know what that 07 car is going to be like once he gets through that clean air with the lead. So I think it's absolutely going to take off. I'm with you, Milo. He's definitely a great contender to win this race. Ahead of Ryan New and Tyler McDonald, who are separated now by 1.5 seconds, almost 2 seconds. I think Tyler McDonald, with an issue off turn 4, he might have just got into the 99 of Suarez super slow down the front stretch.
Yeah, something happened at the 20 and McDonald. We're going to get a replay here of what happened. Oh, we got some drama here. Let's go take a look. Suarez, a lap car spun off the restart, sent it on the bottom and got into him. Turn him around. Oh, Tyler took it nasty into the outside wall. No caution because both drivers saved it. But, wow, that's going to set Tyler back by almost 5 seconds now.
Yeah, definitely an interesting move. Maybe Daniel Suarez showing why he isn't returning to Trackhouse next year. But, I mean, there's only 7 laps to go in the stage. I think Tyler still has P2 locked up for the stage. So it's not really going to cost him that much because I don't think he was going to get back to Ryan. He didn't lose any spots or anything.
Yeah, I don't believe he's going to get back to Ryan either. Ryan is just so cool, calm, and consistent so far tonight. Well, folks, we're going to take you goat by goat split screen, and we'll be right back.
For another team.
And we are back. Yellow comes out. I'm looking for who it could be. I don't think it's any of these guys. Let's go take a look.
Cody Ware at 51, I think, on the front stretch there.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Hey. How do you fix a right rear tire that is more slippier than the North Pole, like skating rink?
What's with the caution?
Brad was dead in the front stretch.
He was.
But how do you fix a right rear? Lively. How do you fix a right rear? How do you tighten up a right rear?
You switch to the Gen 6.
That's the best answer I've heard all day.
There he goes.
There he goes back. Let's go. Oh, big crash
Oh,
down the front
47.
straightaway. Violent
Ricky
crash.
Stenhouse Jr. Yeah, it was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. the first in trouble there. And nowhere to go for Keselowski.
Analyze this for me, Gavin.
Here it is off turn 4. The 47 loose already when you saw it. He tried to save it. Same thing as Blake did earlier in the race. Got it saved on the apron. Then it shot him back up the racetrack head on into the 6 of Keselowski. Keselowski got caught up with Cindric, and they just piled in behind him.
Looks like contact with a 23 right before that. Comes up the track, gets loose, and then cannot save the race car. Loses it harder to the 6 car. Yeah, big incident once again here. Not many laps to go in the stage. It's so funny on how we cut the split screen, guys, and we immediately had a caution. That is the NASCAR luck. But unlike Fox Sports, we can actually cut back to the action. So 47 is
48 here.
Done.
Oh, man. So close for the 47. He almost came up, collected the 48 of Alex Bowman. They just barely got by each other. Watch it here. You see the 48, the black car, white hood right there. It'll be another good look at it.
Wow.
That close is how it was.
Brad was not so lucky.
Yeah. That was a really, really hard hit for Keselowski. But interesting crash. That was pretty much exactly what happened to Garcia earlier on. And it just maybe shows the problem with that bump.
Let's go take a look on board. Ooh. Big hit for the 6 car.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go indeed. We're back to the current day, current time, but we're going to ready to restart here. Lights are on at Chicagoland Speedway. The night race element really starting to set in, guys. Track conditions are going to change. Let's see who's going to be the best out of the 33 or the 28 car.
It's going to be a really, really short restart. Like coming to the Wonder Green, should be 2 laps to go in the stage. And the lights are off in the pace car. They're going to line up here. The night begins to shine.
It does indeed.
Same thing as a restart to go. We saw that stage number 1 end with a 5-lap restart, I believe, somewhere around there. This one's going to come down to 2, so it's getting shorter and shorter as this race progresses. I'm interested to see what Tyler's got on that outside line. Ryan New picking the inside, trying to get a better jump, but if he just spins the tires ever so slightly, what's that 28 going to do?
Not really sure what McDonald or the 33 is going to do on this restart. We'll have to see. Big thing here, though, if you take a look at the playoff cut line, Denny Hamlin's +5, right? Joey Logano is currently in 3rd. Could he win his way in or at least have a really good point stay and put himself back in a position? I mean, I'm not putting it past him. That's where HU car shows up when the lights shine brightest.
He's going to have to have a good point stay. He is not winning this stage. I think Tyler and Ryan are going to have a crazy restart here. It's going to be definitely one to watch. But I think I've seen Ryan on the top. He's been using up his stuff just trying to get to the end. Tyler's been saving his stuff on the bottom. And yes, he did get into the wall. That definitely did do some tire wear. I think Tyler has the fresher tires and it's going to be better on this short run.
Well, let's see who gets it done. Ryan New and Tyler McDonald on the front row. 2 laps to go in stage number 2. We're racing, and Ryan gets a great jump on Tyler.
It was a much better jump than I was expecting, but he is not going to pull away. As we've seen Tyler on these short runs, what can he do? He goes to the inside. Both of them do.
Yeah, Tyler running right in the tracks of that 33 car, trying to chase him down, stay in that draft down the backstretch. He's going to try to get in with under half a car length, try to make that move to turn 3, but you got to guess what lane he's going to go to. The 33 is going to stick to the outside. Here comes McDonald on the inside.
McDonald down on the inside. Ryan on the top side. He's looking for the stage white flag, and he's going to get it this time by that 33 car's big cool. Coleman gets this hit out front. Can he hold on for one more lap to win his another stage this season?
McDonald's going to have to run the top. He had to run the top there, but into the wall goes Ryan.
And Tyler.
And the 28.
Into 3 and 4 for the final time. McDonald trying to run the bottom, but to no avail. Off turn 4. Ryan New will win stage number 2 here at Chicagoland Speedway.
Caution, yellow flag.
That was really interesting. I thought Tyler was going to have more on him.
Yeah,
I did too. I thought, yeah, it all came down to that jump in the restart zone, and Ryan got such a big jump, bigger than I thought he would get, and that just really sealed the deal for the restart.
Yeah, and I think it's because Tyler kept running the bottom, and it's a good line to run, but you can't gain speed and compete.
You definitely can not. 80 laps to go here at Chicagoland Speed. We're gonna go ahead and pull Ryan New into the booth here for his stage winner interview, man. You get it done once again. Congratulations on another playoff point. You look like you're the best car out there tonight, man.
A dee dee da dee do do dee doo da dee do.
Believe that means yes.
I think that's how Chicagoland's treating him.
Bro, I feel like a really fast green bean today.
A really fast green bean. Good point.
Eat your veggies, kids.
Eat your veggies because it'll make you fast, as Ryan knew. I mean, how does the car feel over the bumps, man? We could just tell Tyler's just struggling to catch you and gain on you on the bottom. It looks like you're one of the fastest cars on the top lane, managing to whoa, a little bit of an improvised pit entry there, but Tyler's good at the cone. But yeah, how's the car feel?
Over those bumps, feels like I'm nothing. Like, it don't feel any different. I feel great over that bump. I don't know, a lot of people are having issues over that, but it's feeling great.
Blake's had a lot of problems, and Tyler's even having some issues. So,
yeah, the only time it really is an issue is on like when you're first starting that run. You know, the tires are still cool; they don't got enough grip in them. So you do see me slide a little bit, but I mean, I don't really have an issue. At least right now. I mean, that might change because it is getting into nighttime here, so we'll just have to see what goes on. But man, this car is fast today. Trying to just put down perfect laps and hopefully can maintain this lead.
Yeah, definitely correct on that, and you're just gonna have to try to adjust with the night, see how it goes on. And Ryan, I have one more question.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and there goes Tyler, spinning to the inside. McDonald's around. You know what? For just for some fun, we're gonna go ahead and pull. We're gonna pull Tyler in here. So you self-spun in front of Ryan. What happened, man?
I was busy looking at or pulling up other tabs in my other monitor.
So you're texting and driving.
Did I hit the grass? What happened?
It looks like you just got loose, really, to me.
Okay. Because I was switching because I was like, where'd Ryan go? I was like, and then I was pulling back up Blake's stream. So.
Well, I apologize for my pit entry. I kind of forgot we were supposed to pit.
I was about to say, you gave me a heart attack, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to stay out, so I'm glad it worked out. So.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well,
that was
luck,
scary.
Guys.
Cool.
You could tell they're best friends off the track. Best, I guess, rivals on the track. They are bitter rivals, not bitter. They're friendly rivals on the racetrack. They've been at each other's throats on the racetrack, not so much as enemies, but more of competitors. On the restart here, it looks like for the front row, it's going to be Maul Buchanan and Blake Garcia's up there on the front row. Let's see how Clean Air does for the 07. Milo, how about you lead us back down?
Should be a really interesting restart. Hopefully they won't check up again and have this slow restart, but we'll see.